After e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, and bishop c4, the move knight f6 allows the fried liver, which starts with knight g5. It's a very popular opening amongst club players or tournament players, but at the top level, this is never played because it gives good positions to black if you deal with the attack properly. It's a temporary attack on f7. Once you deal with that, you have long term attacking potential as black. I will show you how to deal with this and against a rare line that white usually plays. So the idea is you got to defend f7 and you can do that only with d5. But after takes, never take back. If you take back, you will get crushed with knight f7. And if you take that, there is queen f3 and you will get into trouble. Even if you go up, you will still be lost. So never take on d5. After white takes the pawn, what we have to do is knight a5, attacking the bishop. We are temporarily sacrificing the pawn. Bishop b5, and now we are permanently sacrificing it. We are giving the exchange option for the pawn. So at first sight, it might look not that great for black. It looks good for white because the knight's active, bishop's active, and the queen can come active. But if you look deeply into this, black has a better position because black's ideas are after the bishop moves, knight d5, bishop e7, castle, and then f5. This is a very important idea. And black has got nice files and diagonals for his bishops and the queen. And once you play f5, e4 will come, and it becomes a very nice position for black if white doesn't deal with this properly. So in this position, after c6, takes, if bishop goes back, let's say d3 to stop e4. If bishop goes to e2, we can even play h6, and after knight moves e4. Already white is in trouble. If bishop goes to d3, we can't do that. So now the best move would be just moving the knight to d5, attacking the knight, and getting the knight to f4. And then after bishop e7 castles, f5. That's one of the options. Or you can play bishop e7 first, castle, and then knight d5 and f5. So that is the idea of the bishop moves. If the queen comes out, this is a very interesting line that the white players employ here. If you take, you lose the rook. So we can't do that. So that is white's idea. Now, in my game versus a 1-1-2-2 in round 4, Mahdi, my opponent, played queen f3. So now I play bishop e7. This is a very important move. This is the move that gives black the initiative. We are sacrificing a second pawn. If white takes it, we'll take back. And after queen takes, we just play bishop d7. So we're down 2 pawns, but we've got the bishop pair and better development. We're going to castle. What happened in the game was she played queen c4, threatening f7, a mate in 1. So I have to castle. And now she played knight c3 because rook c8 was in the air. I played rook c8. So you can see all the pieces are becoming active. Bishop will come to c6. This will come to c5. Knight will move. f6, f5 will come. It looks so great for black. It looks lost for white. So now queen went to e2. So you still need to convert this. You still need to build the attack properly. Only if you have like an attacking field, these kind of positions are easy for you. Now I played bishop c6, attacking g2, she castles. And here I played knight d5. A very important move. The attack is on the knight, so white has to save the knight. Knight f3 was chosen. If she plays knight e4, of course, we'll start f5. So knight e4, knight f3. And now what to do? Knight f4, attacking the queen. If the queen takes the pawn, then it's 3 pawn sacrifice, but look at the pieces. You just stress the pieces here. 3 pawns don't matter. If the queen moves here, I would just play f6, or I was actually thinking queen d7 should also be good, and then h6, and then attack. So she went queen e3, keeping some defense for the knight, not taking and allowing me a good bishop. And here I played this very important sacrifice. It was the right moment I felt because I missed this in my last tournament, knight g2. That too in a fried liver. Knight takes g2. Sacrificing the knight. After king takes, the idea is the attack is really good. You can play moves like f5, but my idea was bishop c5. Even a normal quiet move would be good here because the piece is not a problem and there's a pin. But bishop c5 makes things nice for black because after queen moves, queen still didn't take. If queen takes e5, I would just go bishop d6. And now I anyway have the diagonal and queen h4 is coming. So that was the idea of queen h5, g6. And I get the attack going. So she played queen e2. Now I play queen g5 and it's already lost. It's lost. Queen e2 was a mistake. So the only chance for white was to play queen takes and then hold on. I mean, black has all the trumps here, but white holds on. But after queen e2, it just gone because she missed queen check, king moves, and queen g4. And the position is lost because f3 knight pinned and attacked twice. Rook move, takes, and after rook moves, I played rook c6. A nice rook lift that was available. Rook king moves because there was a threat of rook g6. I played rook g6. Takes, and now queen f2, king moves, check, and checkmate. So this is the right way to deal with the fried liver when opponent plays the queen f3 variation.